Anytime I'm on camera, Mended Light has got BDE, Big Dad Energy. And today, for Father's Day, I'm gonna react raw to some stuff that my producer's throwing at me. The Reacts Raw segments, they give me stuff that I've never seen before, and I just react live in real time. These are my actual reactions. So I know we've got Can Dads Answer Questions About Their Kids, where dads are quizzed on their own children by Jimmy Kimmel, and then something about dad swiping 20 times to help his daughter find a date. And so we're gonna see how these dads fare. What are my insights as a family counselor on their performance as fathers? So here we go.
The thing they don't tell you about fatherhood is that for like an hour a day, you have to get on the floor and pretend to be a horse. But we came up with something fun in honor of this special day. We wanted to put some dads to the test. So we went on the street and we asked them to answer basic questions about their children in our first ever pop quiz.
Oh, that's good. It's a dad joke. Got it. Gotcha, Jimmy. Oh, wow.
Are you and your son pretty close?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah? And would you consider yourself a pretty involved parent?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. So I'm just going to ask you some questions about your son.
Right.
And just answer them to the best of your ability.
I will
okay?
do, no problem.
Very good.
Yeah.
What is your son's birthday?
No, that's a good one. That's a really good one, because I don't know.
You don't know his
No, I
birthday?
don't know his birthday.
Do you consider you guys pretty close?
Yeah,
What is your daughter's favorite subject in school?
social study.
Is that true?
No.
What grade is your daughter going into?
9th grade.
What's the name of your daughter's school?
Ash Creek Elementary School.
No.
Oh, no.
No.
Something Creek.
No.
All the dads who get it right don't make the edit, obviously. I'm feeling for this dad. And I'm also wondering how many questions he got right that didn't make the edit because they wanted to sell the joke. But still, I have had... I had this experience with my daughter, and I'm like...
You are 9 years old. You are too old to be doing this.
And she says, Dad, I'm 11. And I'm like, what? When the hell did that happen? They got food in their bellies. They're being taught right from wrong. They get hugs and, you know, mistakes are made. Mistakes are made.
Nice.
Brown.
All right, let's look. That is incorrect.
They're blue. I have a brown-eyed daughter, though.
What is your daughter's birthday?
May 17th.
Oh, show up better.
And I don't know what year.
Okay, so in fairness to me, when I said to my daughter, I have to circle back to this. You're 9 years old, and she says I'm 11. I had a 9-year-old son. I totally get it. He's like, well, I have a daughter with brown eyes. Like, I get this. Listen, the more kids you have, at a certain point, it's hard to keep some things straight. Doesn't mean we don't care. And I'm hoping these guys got a lot more questions right than wrong.
Can you name their teachers?
Of course I cannot.
What are your daughter's birthdays?
Why do you do this to me?
What about her?
I give up.
Any guesses?
Ahem. June 10th, August 12th, September 1st, August 16th, and April 27th. I do know my children's birthdays, so I get something, right? Do I get to be on Kimmel?
Any guesses?
Oh yeah, yesterday! Horrible.
Her birthday was yesterday, and you
Just
forgot
yesterday,
it.
yes.
Can you name the best friend of each of your daughters?
Mari Carmen Rojas, Jimena Lopez, Adamari Lopez, Cristina Cornejo,
Good. Can you give us the name of their doctor?
Fadi Torres,
Good. Can you give us the name of their dentist?
Games Dental Land.
What are your daughter's birthdays?
Yes, May 28th, 2009, August 8th, 2013,
Oh my gosh!
June 5th, 2006.
Okay, so there are societal expectations about what a dad does and doesn't do, and there's too many of us who are still like, well, I go to work and I bring home the bacon and job done, right? And if I interact with you or play with you some, like, that's a bonus. And you notice just how with it the mother was. I mean, that's dads. We can do better, and a lot of dads do better. Again, this is edited for comedy. There are questions people got right. There are people that they quizzed that completely nailed it that didn't make the cut. So now we're moving on to dad swipes 20 guys for his daughter. Oh man, my daughter would hate this.
Sage. I'm a senior at a small university in San Diego studying international relations. And my dad is with me here today.
Clyde Tabor.
They've got
I
the same
lead a
face.
faith-based nonprofit.
Dad, what are you going to be looking for today?
Personality.
He looks like a faith-based
desires,
nonprofit guy.
Interests, substance, etc.
Height. Maybe.
Okay.
I'm 5'10", so.
Probably. I am an includer, so the idea of excluding people based on appearance is not natural.
Good for you. I'm a sweet guy. Swipe left or right on the 20 potential matches. Oh, he's actually swiping left to right to their faces.
Can I give you a hug?
He's like, cause you're out of here.
That's a left.
He's so sweet about it.
Can I give you a hug?
Oh, wow. Ooh, he likes the long hair and the beard.
It's a height thing.
It's a height thing?
Can I give you a hug?
Oh my gosh! So he's completely reneging on his promise of height and appearances.
All right, you are in, sir.
They're fairly synced up, what he's choosing for her versus what she chose.
Bring it. Bring it in.
Wow. It's very inclusive. It's basically, are they as tall as her or not? Or taller?
Awkward. Like everybody needs to be named and known and seen and loved, and it's like, gosh, killer.
Dad is going to be judging you based on your
Yes!
and introduction.
Oh, yeah, good call.
That is
brilliant.
very much.
Hello, sir. It's very nice to meet you.
What's your name?
My name's Carter. What's your name?
Carter, I'm Clyde.
You look a lot like Steve Martin.
Wow. Okay, dude.
Oh, a little long.
Okay, sorry. Okay. Wow.
I'm Justin.
Justin.
I'm Ryan. Nice to meet you.
Ryan, come on over.
Hi, I'm Al.
Al.
This dad's just super nice.
My name's Will.
Hey, Will. Clyde.
How's it going, Clyde?
Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm Cade.
Cade.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, dude shook hands like this. No, you don't let him in if he shakes hands like this.
Okay.
He's trying to establish dominance over you, the dad.
Rufus.
Oh, Rufus, there was no strength. There was no strength in the handshake, so what do you get?
Go this way.
What do you eat?
Nico.
They're all looking him in the eye.
You can go.
You give such nice hugs.
I'm Arthur.
Arthur.
Nice meeting you.
Can I give you a hug? Oh, Arthur. Thank you. You can go.
Oh, is she mad?
I thought Arthur was really cute. With his purple shoes, and his foreign accent, yeah.
He is like letting 85%. I've never seen a dad who would approve of this many guys for his daughter.
Guys in there. And I was trying to think, okay, who are those couple of guys?
My dad knows my type. And I was like, oh, my dad will know. He'll know. And then I was shocked, to say the least.
He probably still knows. He just is super nice about it.
So I'm currently going to CSUOB, majoring in chemistry.
I'm working toward becoming an EMT, but the long-term goal would be a firefighter. So that's what I would see myself in 5 years.
There's some good intimidation dad stuff right there.
At University of Maryland. I currently work as a public sector consultant.
Okay, bro, you just said University of Maryland. Just go right.
You terp? Are you a terp?
I'm a terp, bro.
You're a terp? Oh my God.
No, I don't know why. That was very unplanned. I don't know. That was visceral.
So my name is William. I go to University of Maryland as well.
Nice one.
I do.
You do not.
I do. Third.
Which campus?
College Park.
Where do you live?
Dale Hall.
Okay. Maryland, yo, Terp, where'd you live? I don't know. That was about me. You kind of called me out, so.
I'll be honest, I'm here because, like I said, I just started my businesses, so I feel like I'm just trying to get my face out there as much as possible.
Fair enough.
And, I just love, I like talking.
All right, dude, can I give you a hug?
Of course, man.
Oh, the hug.
Can I give you a hug?
Yes.
Watch.
I bet
you.
his daughter
All right, bro.
breaks up with guys really
Go to
nice
the right.
too.
Bro, I just swiped you right. Swiping you right.
Yeah.
The only
That's rare for
like
dads.
one?
You know, most dads are like, nobody's good enough for my daughter. And this guy's like, at least 80% of men are good enough for my daughter. Sweet guy.
I have an idea. I have 2 questions for each guy, the whole group. Tell me something about your spiritual/faith life, and what's your opinion about the border crisis between Russia and
Whoa.
Ukraine? 2 questions. Are we ready? Boom.
I go to the gym a lot, and after the gym, I like just meditating, doing yoga.
Spirituality isn't the biggest part of my life. I think it takes a bit more of a broader spiritual sense, but I think Christianity is the lens through which I make sense of who God is.
So I was raised as a Buddhist, but nowadays at school, almost all of my friends are Christian, so I'd say I'm pretty open-minded.
I grew up Hindu, but I also grew up in a Muslim country, so I've learned a lot about Islam. I've learned a lot about different religions. I think it's important to have that perspective.
For me, my whole family's Christian. Everybody's Christian. I'm also a Christian as well.
And question 2, I'm not a big fan of Russia's moves in Ukraine. I think it's mostly about Crimea, right? And
This was filmed before the invasion.
Leave them alone. Russia's already big enough.
For Russia, I know they're trying to pull a false flag on Ukraine and try to say like people are attacking Russia so they could, attack.
Dad's got great poker face on this.
Problem in Europe.
As far as I remember, Russia is invading Ukraine.
I'm pretty ignorant on the topic, but I would be happy
Never
to
mind,
have
he
you
looked like he
educate me.
sucked
Personally,
some
I
prune
don't
juice
know
on
that
that
much
last
about
one.
it. I could learn and should learn more.
I don't know much about it.
I don't know enough to comment, and so I don't want to.
I do not know much about the conflict to make an informed opinion, so I will not answer that question.
I also would not like to talk out of my ass.
Sorry. You're to the right. You can go right. You can go right. To the right. All right, bro, you can go right. All right, you can go right. All right, to the right. Okay.
All right, so we got it down to like 7. One finalist set her up with.
I do.
Hi, how'd you do?
Oh, did you like my inner OCD kind of kicked in? I just had so many questions.
Okay.
When I think about life, dating, I think my biggest thing about dating is the kind of guy you date.
All right, Dad, what do you got for me?
Probably the kind of guy you could marry. I'm not saying this is a marriage thing,
Okay.
but the direction you start in is probably the direction you keep going. So
That's good dad advice.
people that
That's true.
have that potential. I think you will like this person. I think you're going to find him handsome.
Okay.
And I think you may have a connection on the faith spiritual level.
Okay.
And
That's why he's
there's
checking
a
for that.
surprise, a bonus feature
Great.
that will wait to tell you the third thing about him.
Oh, this is great. Okay.
I think Jubilee should just do matchmaking for all of us.
Hey! What's your name again?
My name is Will.
Well, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Okay, what's the surprise?
I don't know. I'm assuming it's because I go to the University of Maryland.
Maryland boy.
Yeah.
With dad.
But are you from Maryland?
No, my dad grew up in Maryland.
No, okay.
I've road tripped Maryland.
Which part?
Couldn't tell you. I was 12. I ate a lot of crabs.
I can show you around.
Yeah. Oh.
There you
Okay, I'll have to see you next time I'm there. I'll be in New York.
Aw.
This summer,
You can take me there.
I just was hanging out with some of the guys, and I'd love to get to know them more because they're all interesting, amazing, creative, and encountering people and learning their stories is just part of the richness of life.
I love my dad. He makes
Good
everyone feel
man.
very loved.
He's a good dad.
Yeah, sure. He has my number, so it's up to him. But he seems like a really nice guy, so we'll see. I'm like super open to meeting and hanging out with anyone. Yeah.
Aw. It doesn't hurt that they didn't pick anybody who's sketchy or scary. That's what they should have done, is they should have picked, because they picked like 20 really decent guys, they should have picked 20 scary guys and hadn't made him pick one of those guys. So this other guy is just playing for them? Like, he's like, well, I didn't get picked, but I'd like to play your romantic song. That's cold. So dad didn't pick you for his daughter, but he did pick you to play the music for your daughter to dance with another guy. Anyways, do you think you could pick and pick well for your child? And what's the difference between, what a parent wants for their kid and what a kid wants for themselves? I do like, this is a very lovely relationship between a dad and a daughter where she's not seeking to rebel and she's not like, because there are people who, this was my experience. The parents always chose me, and the daughters were always like, oh, well, because my parents chose you, I don't want anything to do with you. Like, I got a bunch of that. Like, I was the parental favorite, but I did not win the People's Choice Award, the Daughter's Choice Award. So I think that's great that he and his daughter are so in sync. That's beautiful. If you enjoyed this, check out Therapist Reacts. I'm the therapist to people calling their exes to just follow up on why didn't we work out and having really awkward and sometimes really profound and meaningful conversations. Check out that video right here. What would you like me to respond to? What types of scenarios? Let me know in the comments below. As always, keep shining. We need your light. And here is the video I told you about. Happy Father's Day, everybody.